When you know you're going to be double-teamed from the weak side, AC Earl should just catch that ball and fire opposite, but they've got to have their best shooter opposite. Good defense by Juwan Howard on AC Earl. Just wouldn't go for any fakes.
Earl, 8-footer. Earl with 5 and Iowa within 1.
As I said, uncoordinated, but there was a great change off the pass. Not a good shot by Jalen.
Up ahead, Winters can give him the lead. And a steal by Smith. Barnes passes up. Oh, what a shot. Doesn't fall. Howard with the rebound.
Jalen Rose, when he drives to the inside, Jimmy King's got to get back for defensive balance.
Rose, he's been off this year on his 3.
Well, he's going to stay off because he doesn't work at it.
And a travel gives the ball back to the Wolverines. Rose only 24%, Billy, from three-point land.
Well, if you know, he'd be the kind of guy you'd want to tape in practice and let him see his own tape, because he never works hard on his three-point shooting under game conditions. And therefore, when the game comes and he's speeding up, it's just not there to be made. He's a gifted player, but the work ethic and practice, and particularly on that particular skill, is not there.
Riley in, Weber out. For that matter, Rose's scoring average is down a couple this year, averaging 15.5 a game. But Steve Fisher says he's our leader.
Here you see that defense again, changing up a little bit.
Bosco.
Jay Webb out front makes a tough target to shoot over.
King goes to the other side. Good move by Jimmy King.
Wisely used the rim to shield off the defenders.
Smith. Oh, yes. Kevin Smith gives Iowa the lead back. 4:20 left in the half. Rose, +1.
Oh, and he counts it. At 6'8", Jim, there's what he does so well. He just goes over the top of guards, and he glides through the air. I'll just glide right through the air. No opportunity for Smith to handle him. Smith at about 5'10". Jalen just goes at 6'8", goes right over the top.
44 Bartles in, and AC Earl back also with the 2 fouls.
And Jim, you talked about Jalen. Jalen this year from the three-point line is now 10 for 42. So you're down, you know, under 25%. Not good at all.
Iowa number 11, Kevin Skillett with his first action. 3-point play for Rose. Now with 5 points. Murray gives it up inside to Earl. Makes the move, gets the foul, almost got it to drop. He'll shoot 2. AC Earl, first team All Big Ten in '92. You know, I didn't even realize it. You know, not one player off of Michigan made first team All Big Ten last year. They made it all the way to the Final Four.
Jalen and Chris Webber both made it second team. Of course, Chris was first team all-conference preseason this year, along with this young man right here, AC Earl.
All-time at Iowa, first in blocks. In fact, he's the leading active shot blocker in college basketball.
I'll tell you what's interesting, Jim. Of course, he's already graduated, but what's interesting, he redshirted his freshman year not because of anything other than the fact he just didn't play basketball well enough to be a Big Ten player. Now he is one of the best in the league. Hard work, dedication. He's done it both in the classroom and on the court. Made himself what he is today.
And a big career ahead.
Yep.
Looking Bill replaces him. Game is tied with 4:05 left in the half.
Again, going right over the top of the press.
Bosco with the three. That's the one that he tried against Indiana the game's in. And surprisingly, Weber got the rebound and Henderson rejected it. So hold on for victory for the Hoosiers. We will have, by the way, the rematch for those two February the 14th. What could be for the Big Ten title.
Well, this league is so deep this year that you've got to believe somewhere along the line somebody's going to slow down IU other than Michigan. They have been just knocking teams out of the way. The other thing, Jim, when you take a look at the schedule, Indiana has won a lot of games on the road in the Big Ten.
Back half of their season is stacked at home.
Yep.
That foul was against Riley, his second. So Millard at the line for two.
I'll handle, guys.
Smith comes back in.
I think Millard is going to play some minutes, Jim, before this is over. You know what? We talk about, where's the playing time that Chris Street had, all the minutes that he played so aggressively, and it's got to come off that bench somewhere. I think Millard's one of those guys going to take up some of those minutes.
He was not eligible until the semester break. Had 15 minutes of action on Thursday. He'll see a lot of time today. Iowa down one.
One coming up on Prudential Securities at the half. All the sports news, including government versus the referees, controversy in the Big Ten, and the 20th from the last word on Super Bowl 27. A live report from the big game and a special tribute to Chris Street here at Iowa. And all that's coming up on Prudential Securities at the half. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Pat. And the Chris Street family in attendance today up from Indianola, 2 hours away.
Here again we see the valuable ability of Howard to be able to handle that ball. He doesn't get it over in 10 seconds. Now, he let the ball release, but it never got into the front court. You've got to catch the ball. Good call. And what you have down there is the official telling both Steve Fisher and the players from Michigan that the ball must touch somebody in that front court. Really packing things in on A.C. Earl now. Two good shooters in the game, Barnes and Murray.
Good pass by Earl, but it was stolen out of the hands of Webb. Howard lobs it to Riley. And Earl got a hand on it.
Again, Earl just running the floor.
Smith with a three, pull-up three. Murray had position underneath, but on the outside, the foul over the back on Webb.
Murray extremely quick getting off the floor down on the inside. Likes to play in the open court area.
The third on Webb, so he'll go to the bench. Millard in. And Michigan will shoot a 1-and-1.
Jim, I think that Smith has got to be a little bit more patient. When, you've got A.C. Earl down low. Now they can surround that particular defense that's trying to double team A.C. Earl with both Barnes and Kenyon Murray. So get Smith over on the side, let him feed, and it gives A.C. Earl an opportunity to go out in either direction now, and Iowa could be effective by getting it down inside and pumping it out quickly.
On the 1-and-1, long rebound to Smith. Barnes jumper. Iowa back in front, 39-38.
He is a scorer.
Murray got an elbow in the face. Unintentional from Bosco.
He can get some consultation from Weber on that. That's about the same type of injury he had.
From behind, Earl with the block. Out of bounds belongs to the